So, this is my favorite game of all time. You probably just heard me say it about a couple of seconds ago. And I want to do some demonstration and start yapping. Now, let me get to the introduction of this. My favorite game was made in 2022. It was a platform, and it is a platformer game developed by Joseph Gibbon. I hope I said this correctly, of the Melodium Games. Gibbon was the game designer, artist, and programmer of the game, which was made in Game Maker 2. Well, Jazzy Michaels was the primer of the game Cell Shocks, which you're listening right now. Now, let's start to the entering of the gameplay. Now, the way I describe this gameplay is movement. A lot of movement. Here, you have this thing here up at the top right here that keeps track. It'll give you a lot of speed when you keep on moving. If I stop here, you see that. And now, you have, jumping and some junking. And also, the namesake. You're oh so lovely. Grapple, which this thing, and that here is another thing I'll show that someone else will show up later. And now, and the thing you can improve with this game, oops, wrong direction, is some good old tech of being speed. If you can properly control all of this movement, you can do things called time trials, where you basically do a speed first, like a speed run version of a level. And now I'm gonna talk about the biggest section I have in this video, the story. And oh boy, I cannot wait to talk about the story. So there's two different versions. The world-building version, and then we have the main one. Basically, the world-building version is very optional. It's optional. The way you get to this world-building one is to talking to NPCs. The residents of this lovely world, and your friend and your boss, which is this lady, and I've got to demonstrate that. now, now I'm gonna yap about the main one. So, basically how I describe this is basically you, which is Paulo, which is the dog I'm playing as right here, instantly helps the main bad guy of this game, Null, which is my favorite character. And now you have to do some therapy while you fight his generals. Looking for MacGuffins called the Great Inventions, or the Gadgets. Well, at the end of the story, Null almost committed genocide by simply going through an interdimensional portal. Yeah, I know, a bit crazy. Yeah, but luckily you managed to stop him in time, and while the interdimensional portal was dysfunctioning, he sacrificed himself to close the portal. And now we just get to the epilogue that basically Paulo just get a prophecy from a little blue coated man. And now at the end, Pablo and his now girlfriend, Tony, I think that's how to say her name. And I want to just have a relaxing second before, the sequels happen. And now, after that long session, I'm gonna talk about, the tone of this game. Basically, this song is lighthearted. It's something that'll make you, have your feelings as far as a character, like me and Null. They have a certain lovely attitude to them. You just, let's play this game, yes, but you will find your own. Big to focus is gameplay. Yes, and I'm gonna talk about this art style here. The way I describe it is basically a big complex pixel art. Of course it looks simple, but if you look closely enough, you see there's a lot of pixel here. Whoopsie. And make its own little characters look so alive. And oh yeah, here's another character part here. I'll do that. Okay, now I'm just gonna talk about like this gameplay and the story connections. Like, you never like expect like this, like all this thing is kind of like take with the grapple hook here. It will be connected to the story, but surprisingly, it is. It is very connected. Like, also like very much in the sequel. Oopsies. Alright. And yes, and I'm just gonna try my best to finish this level here. Oopsies. Yeah. And also like I'm doing this. I just very love this game so much. I just oopsies. Oops, God damn it. Sorry. Also like, I think you kind of notice that this game has some helpful things for players who are not very good at. Very good. Like, aka like infinite jumping and your, you know, like, yeah, and how before I finish this level here, I was just wondering, how can I get this game? Well, you can play this awesome, underrated game on the Nintendo Switch, PC, and Xbox. For the costs on Steam, it's like roughly $15, and on the Switch is $18, and then on the Xbox, about $19. Yeah. So I'm gonna finish it here, and I wish y'all, wait, before this, I want to show you something. You can't pet him.